Hi guys, and welcome to a new video on Sonal's Life. Now before I made this video I was really confused. We've literally had a few days since New Japan Castle Attack finished, and then within a space of a day New Japan were like, by the way, here is the card for the anniversary show and here is the New Japan Cup preview with all the participants. So I took to Twitter and I was like, guys, what do you want to see? Would you prefer a Castle Attack review or a New Japan Cup preview? And most of you said that you wanted a preview, so that's what we're going to do. I'm going to have a look at all the names, so I'm just going to have a quick scan through all of them, the matches I'm looking forward to, the participants that I think are going to stand out the most, and as always, it's not a Sonal's Life video without a very wrong prediction. But before I get started, I do just want to quickly talk about Castle Attack. Considering everything going on, there were some really good matches. I want to just say first, congratulations El Desperado for winning your first title, the singles title, in 7 years. It was well deserved and I'm so happy to see him actually get some singles gold because I just think it's been a long time coming. I'm very sad that Naito lost against Ibushi because with an announcement with Chairman Sugabayashi, he said that the Intercontinental and the Heavyweight title have now been unified to be the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship, I think, if I've got it right, which makes me sad. But we do get to see at the anniversary show El Desperado versus Kota Ibushi, because obviously each year we have the junior title holder versus the heavyweight title holder, and it's even bigger stakes because Desperado's been like, I already have 2 belts, why don't I just take both of yours as well? I don't think that's going to happen. But yeah, it's a really nice setup for the New Japan Cup, so let's finally get on with this preview. Okay, let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is run through all the participants. Now I'm not going to go into detail with them because this year there are two brackets as always, but 30 participants. And that is a lot. That is basically the entire New Japan roster really. So yeah, I'm not going to touch upon too much. So I'm going to have to hold my iPad and I'm going to have to read it because there are so many names. So we have Evil, Satoshi Kojima, Jeff Cobb, Tetsuya Naito, Great-O-Khan, Toru Yano, Bad Luck Fale, Hiroki Goto, Taichi, Kazuchika Okada, Shingo Takagi, Tomoaki Honma, Minoru Suzuki, Juice Robinson and Kenta, and that is just in the left bracket. And then on the right bracket we have Hiroyoshi Tenzan, Will Ospreay, Gabriel Kidd, Zack Sabre Jr., Yuji Nagata, Yota Tsuji, Tomohiro Ishii, Sanada, David Finlay, Chase Owens, Yoshihashi, Yujiro Takahashi, Toa Henare, Jay White, and the Ace of the Universe, Hiroshi Tanahashi. Whew, and I can breathe now. That is a hell of a lot of participants. You've got Young Lions, Heavyweights, Big Stars, Third Generation, the guys from America. You've got like Juice coming back, Finlay, and Bad Luck Fale's coming back, and things like that. But it's really nice to see. The one thing I am a bit confused about is, unlike last year, there are no junior heavyweights. Normally that wouldn't annoy me in any way, but because there are Young Lions in it, I am a bit annoyed. But it's an amazingly diverse lineup. Now the matches that I am looking forward to in each bracket, it differs quite a lot. So I'm going to put this out there from the start. The left bracket is a lot stronger in terms of they've got the bigger names and the better athletes. And that's just my opinion. There's always going to be one that's stronger. Obviously, I'll talk about the right bracket. You've got guys like Sanada, Ishii, and Jay White, and Tanahashi, which is huge. But let's have a look at the left bracket matches that I am looking forward to. So the first one that stands out to me, and I think it stood out to a lot of people when the brackets were revealed, is Kazuchika Okada versus Shingo Takagi. Holy God, why would you give us this New Japan on the first round? These two guys are probably two of the most amazing athletes in New Japan. They are both so athletic, they are so fast, they are so strong, they are so agile. They are basically, if you want to draw what your perfect wrestler looks like, it would probably look like Shingo Takagi and Okada. I'm not sure if I think they've probably had matches before, maybe in the G1. I know they've definitely had tag matches between Chaos and LIJ. But this is possibly could even be a match of the tournament, because the two of them are so similar but so different, if that makes sense. They also have so much to prove. Okada has said this, the New Japan Cup is the start. He wants to get that heavyweight title, and he wants to, I mean, I don't know how he's going to do it now it's unified, but he wants to make it, keep it as its own entity. And then you've got Shingo. He's just lost the Never title, and now he has that desire and that thirst to go for those big IWGP titles. I am actually like over the moon that this match is going to happen, and I think it's going to be amazing. Who's going to win? Oh, I don't even want to guess. Like, I feel like this could be a bracket breaker for most people, because the two guys who literally could win this tournament. So it's crazy. The next one maybe won't be one of yours that you're looking forward to, but it's one of mine. It is Hiroki Goto versus Taichi. Maybe because I am the world's biggest Hiroki Goto and Taichi fan. The Holy Emperor is my Holy Emperor. I think especially when he is put against the right guys, he pulls out these amazing matches where there's no cheating, there's no sneaky business, he's just being a proper wrestler. He's using that Japanese strong style that we love to see. It's the same with Hiroki Goto. He is always the bridesmaid, never the bride. New Japan Cup is his home. He normally does quite well in them, and he can pull out these standout matches. Personally, I'd love to see Taichi win this match, mainly because I would love to see Taichi do very well in this tournament. I think, especially after the loss for the IWGP Heavyweight Tag titles, Taichi needs something to rejuvenate him, to give him something to look forward to and to fight for. And I think this could be it. So that is another matchup on the left side that I'm very much looking forward to. And the final one on that side is Juice Robinson versus Kenta. Now obviously, Juice has been injured since before Wrestle Kingdom, and this match was actually meant to happen for the IWGP US contract. And he got injured, so it was Satoshi Kojima versus Kenta. But I think it's going to be quite interesting, because we all know that Kenta lost his title match against Jon Moxley on New Japan Strong. And this is going to be maybe Juice's sort of retribution. Maybe him going, well, if I'd have been at Wrestle Kingdom, I would have beat you, and then I would have beat Moxley, and then the title would have been back here in Japan. But we didn't get to see that, and this could be the chance. I also think Kenta is definitely going to have a chip on his shoulder. He spent so long egging on Jon Moxley, like, I'm going to beat you, I'm going to do this, and then he didn't. And yeah, it's going to be a great match for both guys to prove that they're still some of the top guys in New Japan. So yeah, that is the left bracket and the matches I'm looking forward to. On the right side, I don't want to disregard it. There are some amazing matches on there. Now, the ones in this bracket that I'm looking forward to, the first one is Gabriel Kidd versus Zack Sabre Jr. It is the Battle of the Brits. Woo! Which means I don't actually know who I'm going to vote for. But it'll be nice because, yes, Gabriel Kidd is a young lion. But people need to remember, in the UK, he's been wrestling professionally since he was 14. He has won so many titles. He has had so many big matches. So I'm really excited to see Gabriel Kidd and Zack Sabre Jr. have a proper British wrestling match. And also, you know I love Zack Sabre Jr. so much. Like with Taichi, they didn't win the IWGP Heavyweight Tag titles back, and Zack Sabre Jr. needs something like Taichi does. And remember, Zack Sabre Jr. actually won the New Japan Cup a few years ago. So who's to say that he couldn't do it again? I would be very happy. But yeah, I know Gabe's going to lose this. He's a young lion at the end of the day. But I really hope that they give the guys enough time to showcase what British wrestling is. I always think it's nice when you have two guys from the same country who've got history wrestling each other. Because I tried to segue that into the next match. Toa Henare versus Jay White. Kiwi versus Kiwi. Like that other match, I'm pretty sure it's obvious that Toa Henare will not win. But I really want this to be Toa Henare's proving ground. I said this in the G1, I've said this before, but I feel like with the time he's had away from Japan, the time he's had to train, and I've seen it, what he's been doing on social media, he could really show the crowds, show the people at home that he is someone not to be taken lightly. And then on the other side, you've got Jay White, and I mean, do I have to keep telling you this, that I love Jay White, and that any match that he's in is amazing? And the last match in the right block, which I'm looking forward to, is Sanada versus Ishii. Basically, the battle of the underdog. I think both guys are very different styles. We've seen Ishii is power-based, strong. Sanada, submission, agile, speed. And together, I can't remember if they've had a match, but I think this is going to be really good. If they can get the right chemistry between them, I can think that this is like Shingo and Okada, be a really top contender for one of the top matches of the tournament. And that's not just because I love them, and I feel like I am saying this about everyone I'm talking about. I think that just proves that I just love New Japan a lot. I can't predict what matches I'm looking forward to the next one until I filled out my bracket, and this year I'm gonna fill it in probably wrong. But there are gonna be some standout matches, and whatever happens, I think we're going to see some really strong match of the year candidates, which is going to be exciting. This is where you all get excited. Well, it's not, but it's where I get excited. It is time for me to say my very, very wrong predictions. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say 3 names from each side who I think are going to get quite far, so probably get to the 2nd or 3rd round. And then I'm going to narrow it down to the top 2 and then the top 1. And okay, you can try and guess who my top pick's going to be. Some of you, if you've been watching my videos for long enough, will probably know. So let's start with the left block. So my 3 picks for the left block, is that how we say it? We'll say it. Kazuchika Okada, Shingo Takagi, or Tetsuya Naito. Now, I know it's a bit weird because Shingo and Okada against each other in the first round, but I've got my fingers crossed that somebody's going to come out. Well, I don't really care who will, but those 3 are definitely going to be strong names to get to the finals. They're all guys who have got a lot of momentum going into it. They are top stars in New Japan. In terms of the right block, I have said Will Ospreay. He is fast, he's gained muscle and strength, and with this new attitude of him, he's willing to break some rules. And sometimes that small thing is enough to give you an advantage. And then I was tying up the final 2. I wasn't really. Jay White, obviously, I mean, Jay White's obviously going to get very far in this tournament. I'm not even going to second guess myself. I just think that he wasn't in, this is actually going to be his first New Japan Cup, or as he calls it, the new J-Pan Cup. It sounds cooler when he says it. But yeah, he's definitely going to dominate this. And the final name is Tomohiro Ishii, because I say this time after time, he has the power, he has the talent to win these tournaments. And I think, especially with the storylines they've been giving him, he's run with the Never 6-man titles, this could actually be his shot. So yeah, that is the guys I'm looking forward to seeing, and the guys I think are going to do well. Final predictions? Okay, so my final predictions, I'm going to say Kazuchika Okada wins the left block, and then Jay White wins the right block. Mainly because I've said this, every time they faced each other, they bring out something in each other. Their history going back to when Jay White came back from excursion and joined Chaos, there is this unrivaled chemistry between the two. And then, I mean, I told you to try and guess earlier, who do I want to win the New Japan Cup? Who did I want to win last year's G1? Who did I want to win the year before's G1? Who did I want to win the years before G1? As always, despite it never coming true, my pick to win this New Japan Cup is Jay White. He's going to make it the new J-Pan Cup, and I mean, I've been saying this like every tournament, so maybe this year it'll actually come true, because Jay has got so much momentum. He had that bit of a downhill battle after Wrestle Kingdom, came back, fought off his demon that was Ishii, and I feel like this could be his time to get back on top and reach the top of New Japan like he was all those years ago. So that was my whistle-stop tour of the New Japan Cup. It's crazy how many amazing wrestlers there are, from so many walks of life, so many factions, and I want to know what you think. Let me know in the comments below. Who are your favourites? Who do you want to win? Which matches are you most looking forward to? Make sure to write them. Tweet me at wrestling_chat on social media to let me know your predictions. And as always, remember, like, share, comment, and press that subscribe button. And I will see you guys soon. Bye!